So at the beginning of a run of Wild Frost, you choose a champion and a clan. Interesting set of options here. Franat of the Snow Clan. Attacks 3 times for 1 damage aimlessly. Pretty bad stat line, quite frankly. Pebble Junk, look at that smug grin. Pebble Junk's where it's at here. Barrage is a really good ability. Hit all targets in a row. Or Vayed is a 5 countdown. Applies Overburn, causing enemies to explode. I haven't tried out Overburn yet. Friend, we'll start with a Firewater, which we can use to buff her damage substantially. That would be an improvement. But I still think either Vayed or Pebble Junk would be the way to go here. Let's do Gnome Clan. I'm feeling Junker Clan. Let's do it. Do all the clans have set starting decks? To my knowledge, yes. The starting deck is the same every time for each clan. Baalorlord. You got it. Let's take Spike. And immediately we jump right into the first fight, and we'll see how the basic combat mechanics of Wild Frost play out. Essentially, combat takes place in 2 rows. You're on the left, enemies are on the right. There's a top and a bottom. Every unit has a health value, an attack value, some special abilities on their text, and perhaps most importantly, a counter value. The counter decreases every single turn. And when it reaches 0, aka every time a card is played, and when the counter reaches 0, then that unit will take its action. It'll make an attack. Get bonked. So when we play a card, every unit's counter value goes down by 1. Let's see, can I make this a 3x combo here? No, because the penguin will die immediately. Let's just do a 2x combo. Nice and simple. You can kill multiple enemies on the same turn like that, you'll get a combo, which provides additional money. Combos are good. Junk does nothing. Make a new junk. So, Goblin gives us money every time it's hit. We therefore want to hit it as many times as possible for as much money as possible. These Waddle Goons are not that threatening. Spike is going to deal a lot of damage. Should be no problem. Going to get reinforcements momentarily. That's also pretty good. Now let's just bonk the Goblin some more. Getting money is very important, as we'll be using that to buy all sorts of valuable things for the run. The arrival of the Penguins. Get quite a combo here. Might have to sacrifice Spike for it, but I see a huge combo we can set up. That might be worth it, just for all the money. I think that would be worth it. That'll be worth it. So what we're going to do is Gear Hammer, excuse me, not Crab Hammer. And all three of these units will die to Thorns, so we'll get a 4x combo, which is worth quite a bit of money. Do you lose your card forever when it dies? No, a card that perishes will be injured during the next combat. So that means they'll have half health and half attack value, which is really not that big a deal. And I think if you die 2 fights in a row, you just stay injured. Junk Clan can silence Spike to recall. I didn't consider that, but that's actually not a bad idea, Bubba Dungai. The Flask of Ink applies this ink effect, which silences effects. Essentially, you cross off any text on the body of the card. Big money here. And the Junkhead will absorb Big Peng's attacks. I'm gonna hit this Goblin a little bit more. Actually, I should have used the thing there. You can just Gear Hammer to kill the Goblin. Maybe I want to Snowzuka Big Peng here to avoid problems. I think so. I think so. There's definitely a penalty to the attack value when you're injured. I'm not sure if it's half, actually. Admittedly. I'm hoping we can set up a combo kill here. I think we can. GG. So yeah, Spike is injured. They'll have 4 health during the next battle, but I think that was worth it for the extra gold. I think so. I think so. And I owe Semmel and chat a dad joke. Interesting. I've never seen the paths crisscross themselves like this before. Usually you go top or bottom. This time it's top then bottom or bottom then top. How fascinating. Interesting little map gen there. What do you call a spiky companion who takes all the snacks for themselves? A hedgehog. Twitch chat. Snow can also disable Smackback. That's right. That's right. What kind of street does a ghost live on? A dead end. Amazing. So we take either a charm or money and a treasure. I think we should take an early charm here. Charms are quite nice. Charms are essentially upgrades that apply to cards. Different charms have radically different effects. Some are very useful, some are not so much. Gnome Charm. Add 1 frenzy and gain aimless. Wait, does that... Oh, you can't put aimless and barrage together? Okay, fair enough. But there's some powerful stuff we can do with that. We can put it on an item to... That's the phrasing of aimless. Hit a random target in the row. Probably want to put that on a unit. Ribbon Noel says, I feel like a lot of unlocked charms make the overall charm pool worse. Classic problem in rogue-style games, where unlocks are given in the form of more options for the pool. There are definitely games where there are certain unlocks that are terrible to do, and other even games where you may want to selectively unlock things in order to set up your item pool for runs, if you're trying to do like challenge playthroughs or something. A common interaction you end up with. Binding of Isaac is a really good example of that. Plenty of unlocks in Binding of Isaac make the game harder. Do you add teeth to jelly beans? Do you get spike and ikes? I love it, Babadoon guy. Okay, we'll hold on to that for now. ICGM, Intercontinental Gnomic Missile. Trigger multiple times equal to its scrap health, then destroy self. Note that you can just use this as a tank 4 scrap health. Very powerful. Plonker. Attacks once, loses 1 scrap health each time it does. I'm pretty sure adding Frenzy to the Plonker would cause it to lose scrap health twice as much. Berry Blade is pretty good. Restore health to the front ally equal to the damage dealt, does 3 damage and heals 3. That's definitely useful. Rather curious about the ICGM, though. Silence Plonker. Oh, I like that. Silence the Plonker, and it's just a 5 scrap to attack every turn effect. That's pretty good. Milok says, Star Renegades ended up adding an item blocking system because item pool pollution was so painful. I could see that. I didn't play a whole lot of Star Renegades, but it seemed like there were a ton of items to unlock. Pretty crazy. I think the main reason Human Sim to snow your own units is to either delay their attacks until after a new wave of enemy reinforcement shows up, or to get your units to synchronize in order to set up combo kills. These are 2 good reasons to want to use snow on your own units. Don't think Frenzy on the ICGM works. It should destroy itself after its first attack. But it'll trigger multiple times. Yeah, it should work, right? Because otherwise it wouldn't be able to trigger multiple times in the first place. It's definitely odd. I think I'm gonna go with the no-nonsense Berry Blade, but I could definitely see Plonker being a thing here. Actually, you know what? I want to try Plonker. Let's try Plonker. Plonker seems fun. And a new companion. Maybe what we'll use the Aimless Charm on. BG. Applies Bomb, which improves damage from all sources. And that increases whenever she's hit. Tinkerson Jr. When active, increases the attack value of junk. Or Bonnie can restore health to everybody. Might be nice with Spike. Bonnie and Spike. Look at that smug face, man. Unfortunately, that won't work on the item. I like BG a lot here. BG could be okay with the Gnome Charm, although, again, being aimless is of questionable merit. My opinion of Wild Frost, a little bit shallow content-wise, but a delightfully challenging and adorable little roguelite experience. It's quite unique in how it plays out. Take BG. I haven't used that charm yet. I don't quite feel like it's ready. Lose 1. Prepare to punch things, Plonker. Could set up a combo kill. Plonker gonna plink. Get BG down. Get a 2x combo doing this. Oh, I don't have junk. That's right. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Why don't we ink Plonker here? Stop losing health, friend. Here's how the porcupine's gonna go. Oh, we can kill the porcupine with a gear hammer. This should be a 3x kill. Oh no, you have 2 health. Have to work differently to get a 3x kill. Bummer. But now new enemies arrive, and we can do some stuff. We want Plonker in front of BG. Ice Lantern's gonna boost all allies, huh? This Mimic only has 1 health. Why don't we do this? We're gonna go in 3 turns. Can re-ink Plonker if we want to. Probably want to frost this to prevent nonsense from happening here. We need to kill this Ice Lantern soon. But nothing's going to act until this Frostinger does. All these are activated effects, so I think we just play the Frostzuka to avoid nonsense here. So, Plonker will kill somebody. We just want to bop the Goblin with junk for 4 more bucks? Sure. You're about to go. That would cause the Mimics to act. We don't want that. Breeze. And now we can get all 3 of these. Gotta say, Plonker is doing a really good job with the ink. Plonker. Please accelerate our leader here. No junk. Right. Don't accelerate our leader. You're gonna take 4. 4 again next turn. Might need Junkhead, sure. Alright, now Plonker's gonna start losing health again. Breeze! Stop your nonsense. Bonk. All right. Here's our second battle, handled pretty decisively. We've got lots of cash now. Feeling pretty good about this run so far. Spike no longer has any injuries. And we are allowed to take Treasure, a Charm, and a Shop, or Treasure, a Shade Sculptor, which is a card duplication. And something else. We could maybe duplicate the Plonker, which is kind of interesting, at the Shade Sculptor. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to dupe clunkers. You can't dupe units, but you can dupe clunker items. Double Plonker. Bystar says, don't forget you can recall to heal. Most units we can recall to heal. Note that we cannot recall Spike with the hog-headed property. Spike cannot be recalled, but the others can. Are you allowed to recall the Plonker? That's an important question I didn't ask. Can you restore junk health? I don't think I've ever done that. I think we want to go to the Woolly Snail. I'd like to buy a new crown. Yes, you can recall junkers, but you won't gain any scrap health. Got it. Thank you. We get to pick from 4 here. Recycle 2. Use 2 junk to apply 4 snow. Bit iffy. Magma Booster. Improve attack by 3. Add aimless. Okay, here we go. Magma Booster plus Gnome Charm equals Devastation. Scrap Pile is also nice. Add a scrap health to something. If you dupe Plonker, you can give 1 the Frenzy Charm. Actually, if I give Plonker the Frenzy Charm and then dupe, they'll both have a Frenzy Charm. You can't Magma Boost something that's already aimless, says Real Rhyme. Oh, it's not a valid target. Can't apply aimless on a unit that already has it. Lame. So you can't charm a unit that's already aimless. You can't use the card on a thing that's already aimless. That's a bummer. Apply 1. Demon Heart's a bit weird as card goes. What if you ink it? See, now you're asking the right questions. What if you ink it? Ooh, a bomb charm. Apply 1 bomb to cause additional damage from all sources. That's going to go really well on... I mean, on Plonker, that'd be pretty filthy. But there's some other really good applications for that. Heartforge. Can't say I'm familiar. So, shops always contain a few cards. Proto Stomper. 8 damage, add 2 junk to your hand. That's kind of cool. Blaze Tea. Destroy a card in your hand. Add its attack power to a random ally. Interesting. Forging Stove, Proto Stomper together seem pretty strong. Although I'd have to crown many cards to make that actually work. Seems like a fun combo. Yeah, Proto Stomper, Forging Stove side by side is definitely tempting. Rogi Hogi says, I think this game could use some piece of interface that shows you which units are going to die or how much damage they're going to take, like in Monster Train. I keep losing unexpectedly due to overlooking a single effect that changes the entire course of the turn, and I don't think it's very fun. Fundamentally, I agree, Rogi Hogi. The turns in this game can be rather complicated, sometimes with chain reacting effects, and if you cannot spot all of the steps of the chain reaction, you will fail to understand what's going to happen on the turn. The game gives you essentially no assistance in figuring out how a turn is going to resolve, either. And things like the order in which enemies move are non-obvious at first. So it definitely adds a lot of cognitive load to the game, a difficulty in predicting what's going to happen, and makes the game very punishing, because one misinterpreted turn means losing the whole run. Yeah, I think I want to buy these, genuinely. Genuinely. Won't have enough to buy the charm machine if I do that, but that's okay. $31 left, okay. So how do we want to assign our crowns currently? You can move crowns from one unit to another. Units with crowns start in play, which is quite nice. I might just crown Flask of Ink, genuinely. That would be a really good reason to put Gnome Charm on Plonker then. Attack buffs only go on things that have attack. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I believe. If I understand correctly, if I ink Plonker, we're going to lose the effect of the Bomb Charm anyway. So let's just try this. We should lose both the Aimless and the Lose Health effect with the Flask of Ink, so Plonker will just be 2 times 2 every turn. With no downside. That's pretty good. We'll hold on to the Bomb Charm for now. Makoko! Yeah, so not Aimless, which means we can reapply Aimless too. Nice Snowzuka. Probably Snowzuka the Porcupine? Yeah, Frenzy is not text. That's right. So we keep the Frenzy, lose the Aimless. Where are the Noomlins at? We got no Noomlins today. For now. The devs have said that there will be some quality of life improvements that they're planning on making for the first post-launch patch. So there is a content update coming for this game. And some of the concerns might be addressed. I'm actually quite curious to see what happens when that occurs. So you down to spikes, that's fine. That means we can kill the Porcupine if I Gear Hammer it. Sure. Now the Infernico is going to go. Infernico will attack both rows. Here, you just hit the Plonker. You can also Snowzuka Infernico. It's not. Is back. Alright, what would we like to ice? Infernico will transform into the second phase here upon taking further damage. Ice you. And yes, you do lose health twice. So Plonker's gonna go away momentarily here. Add Aimless to other units of ours as well. So Plonker's gonna go away. We could recall Plonker if we wanted to try to keep them around. It's actually not a terrible idea. C. Thompson, thank you so much for the 6 months, the half year of support. Yeah, we could Forging Stove now to try to make one big bonk. I think what I want to do is let them die and then Forging Stove. Seems more reasonable to me. Why do you have 3 tech power? Oh, because you have a charm. Got it. Gonna transform Infernico, and then Baylor's gonna smash the row here. Snow Gobbler's gonna go. This is fine, right? Snow Gobbler's gonna do some damage to Spike. That's okay. Could make her up damage and aimless. Is Aimless good with Barrage? No, Aimless will replace Barrage, so we would no longer hit the whole row. Oh yeah, we could junk BG to improve her bomb application. That's also reasonable here. Yeah, sure. That means the boss is now taking lots of extra damage from all sources. Absolutely got to beat these fools to the punch here. Enemies go first. Infernico is going to kill Spike currently. We want BG tanking the hits. Take 3, take 1. Baylor will kill this row. Not the boss, though. So we might as well bonk the boss for some more damage. Whichever comes second wins. It's kind of cool. GG. Get crushed. Lots of money for us. Definitely been a fan of card draw as the bonus that I take under most circumstances. Make it easier to get Proto Stomper Forging Stove together. For example. Money and a charm, or Travelers and item removal, the Muncher. Wouldn't mind one more Travelers. We can all still buy a Crown of the Woolly Snail, which is important. This deck definitely wants to get as many crowns as possible so that we can set up the super powerful combo initially. We need a crown on Forging Stove and Proto Stomper to make the Plonker a true monster here. But this is reasonably 2 more charms. That said, having additional companions to play seems like a pretty good idea. And munching 2 gear hammers down also seems really helpful. Okay, let's go top. Nom and Stompy. Whenever a card is destroyed, count down the counter by 1. I also like that Nom and Stompy is a 10 health unit. Jumbo is interesting. Hits the ally behind them. Skaven's okay. Good attack power. Decent health. Creates trash, though. Jumbo's a great fit for the Bomb Charm. True, but won't he apply Bomb to the unit he hits behind him? Still quite nice. Slowest Mobius, thanks for 4 months in the Prime sub. Oh, just put him in the very back, of course. Okay, let's go Jumbo. You could also use Jumbo to empower BG, that's true. Oh, Nom can be a forging stove target. I hadn't considered that. It does say destroy a card. It doesn't have to be an item card. Interesting. The Mini Muncher. Destroy a card in your hand with Noomlin. Gotta buy the Broken Vase to get to the final ending here. Sun Cream can be strong, but we're here for a crown. Alright, let's try something a little different here. Do we still want Spike? Yeah, I want everybody here. Do we want to put the Bomb Charm on Jumbo now? Let's do it. These effects by 2. Interesting. Battle! And hit reduce the attacker's attack by 1. Don't say. He's too powerful, man. What I do think needs to happen, though, is that we need to strike the redraw bell and get Flask of Ink so that the plonker can do his thing. It's going to do 20 damage per turn, which is going to clear the board real fast-like. Why not remove the junk? We need the junk for a few of our cards, like the Sunsong box. Power. That Makoko is super scary. Alright, let's try something. Go. King Moko. When King Moko is hit, apply additional damage to everyone in the entire battle. Well, that certainly is something. There's Flask of Ink. And then we need to absorb this Makoko's attack. Junkhead should work just fine. Strength, though. Go, my child. Wow, that plinker really slaps. Good lord. GG. Absolute slappage. We're definitely going Charm Bling Snell Cave this time. Add 1 frenzy to an item in your hand. Ooh, Noomlin Yank with the grabbers. Nice. Reduce target's effects by 1. Interesting. For example, the lose 1 health part of Plinker. That's an effect. That sure is an effect. Oh my. Although I can't use the Snowball Charm on Plinker. We should probably put this on Jumbo, so that Jumbo applies Bomb and Frost, everybody. Snowball on Plinker would have been kind of nice, but it doesn't work with the Frostbite Shard. He's too strong. How's it going, E-Dog? Can I show the boss lineup? Should be the basic Frost Guardian here. Normally in this game, when you defeat the final boss of a regular run, your crew ascends to take the place of the new final boss. But if you go to the final ending, the true ending, and face down the second Frost Guardian battles, then you don't get to do that, which is kind of a shame. It's a really cool mechanic. Reminds me of Star Renegades, but it doesn't do. Switch my crown. Why? We got Plinker, Forging Stove, Proto Stomper as our crowns, and I think that's perfect. We don't have Flask of Ink crowned yet, or Frostbite Shard, but we will soon. If you lose the true ending, you'll still ascend. That makes sense, too. Good old Grumble. Again, huh? Probably worth it to play Jumbo. Oh, we get the redraw bell now. Lose 0 health. Freaking amazing, man. Smack back. How about no? Just go to the back. SP attack power. That also makes sense. Oh yeah, don't do that. There. Or maybe even like this. Yeah, we don't want Jumbo hitting Plonker there, you're right. This would cause Plonker to go first, which is, I guess, fine. Big glue. So get me a combo. Last. And then you're dead. This Plonker really slaps. Good lord. He's strong. We should be able to get our final crown now. Yeah, there's the woolly snail. Gotta go to the treasure to get the vase. Forming the lumen vase allows us to go to the final ending here. So we need the lumen goop. Lumen vase becomes a usable card, applies 1 lumen, which causes the target's effects to double. There's some pretty strong things we can do with that. Jumbo is a good recipient for that, for example. Bink! Add Noomlin to a card in your hand with the Noomlin biscuit. I don't actually love Noomlin biscuit that much. But it's okay. A Bink can be nice to shut down enemies. Buy a charm as well. Gain trash 1. Do I want to add junk to my hand? Not really. Hog-headed and +7 health. That's nice. Jumbo, you're extra big. BG's okay too, but we're probably not even going to use BG. I think we're going to unequip her. Stick it on Plonker, take it to trash 0, but why? But why though? I can. I don't understand. To the boss. Alright, here's a good chance for a 6x combo. That is stupid. The good kind of stupid. No splits would be less money, of course. That makes sense. I'm wondering if using the Lumen Vase on the Truffle makes it split for 20 health taken. It's kind of a fun consequence. Actually, what I really want to know is if the splitted ones also have the Lumen on them. And that actually prevented a split there. Alright, I also gotta know if this is 2 attacks or not. Yes. Each of them splits whenever they lose 20 now. Interesting. They're all going, though, which is kind of bad. Don't hate it. You get him, kid. Reroll here. They each have 1 health. I'll take it. You have junk. Well, you nerds later. We're actually winning the fights before things even get to really happen, which is pretty telling. I'm gonna grab redraw bell counter, because then we're not gonna use the companion limit. Shouldn't that Plinker be losing health? They should be, yes, but we are cheating. We use Frostbite Shard to reduce their effects by 1. Losing 1 health is an effect, so we can reduce that to 0, and now we have a Plinker that doesn't damage themselves. Very strong. One might even say too strong. Add 1 scrap health. Have 6 health, Plinker. A proper bonker. That's right. Plinkest. Alright, time for enemies that have buffers, I guess. So, lose 0 health when they act. Because that's fair, apparently. Alright, and just combo everybody on the board, please. Oh, I don't have junk. Don't combo everybody on the board. sure. Triple kill. Oh, got block. Good for you. Double kill. Just too strong, man. Bardinet! Hello and welcome to our Wild Frost stream. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for the very generous raid. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're joining us for some gnome abuse. We've got a plonker here, which is normally a fast-attacking unit that damages itself with each attack. We've decided to make it extra strong and no longer damage itself, so it just punches everything twice per turn for, well, really absurd things, quite frankly. It's good. Here, how about everybody get binked? It's binkin' time. The paunch. Yeah, it's very good. Lots of hot nonsense happening here. That's for dang sure. Alright, you're just gonna hit the junk head, numbskull. Go. You can bink everybody again. Might as well... Actually, I'd like to combo all three if possible, although I don't think that's going to be reasonable. Alright, just have the plonker bink him. The binker! Big ink. Bink 'em. And bonk 'em. Poor numbskull. Never had a chance. Alright, one last woolly snail and another muncher. It means we can delete 2 more items from the deck and get 1 more crown. I can definitely think of a few useful things to crown here. Rename the plonker. You're right, they do need a new name. Plonker. Had a frenzy. Blaze bomb. Bomb Barrel's also pretty absurd. Bomb Barrel with a crown can do some broken stuff. Yeah, Blaze Bomb on the Plonker also seems pretty good. We don't care about Bomb as a negative. We just get one Frenzy, essentially, for free. But GG's Cookie Box. Add 2 attack power and 2 scrap health. It's not bad either. And yes, there is a somewhat infinite we can do by using Lumen Vase on Junkhead with... Actually, yeah, with Bomb Barrel. We can use the same abuse we did in a previous run to break the game here. The idea is you crown Bomb Barrel, Junkhead, and Lumen Vase. Use Lumen Vase on the Junkhead, so Junkhead is trash 2 when hit. That means strike the Junkhead with 1 junk. Oh, we also have to crown the junk. Strike the Junkhead with 1 junk, then you get 2 junk. So you can generate infinite junk during the crown phase. Junk does 0 damage, but the enemies have 4 bombs, so we can play junk on enemies to do 4 damage apiece. That would let us very slowly plink down every enemy, such that I think we would kill everything during the crown phase with that combination of cards. We've already showcased something like that, though. I'm not going to do it again. I think that's going to get patched out pretty soon. Zavana Vaz with 46 months. I just want to see Plonker just bonk stuff, though. Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh combo. Yeah, eventually the deck gets completely filled with junk, but we keep playing cards forever, so it doesn't matter. In Plonker we trust. Oh, and we can reuse Blaze Bomb? Oh god. Pretty potent. That's pretty potent. I don't hate Sunlight Drum either. And we can Lumen Vase the Blaze Bomb to make it 2 Frenzy, 8 Bomb. 2 Frenzy, 8 Bomb. Oh, man. But I am short 1 crown for that. We'd have to either lose the Frostbite Shard or something similar. Yeah, if I wanted to Lumen Vase this, though, I'd have to remove some stuff. I'd have to decrown something else. That's right, the junk health means the bomb status effect won't matter. Which is quite nice. Remove charm limit, the Chuckle Charm. Fortunately, it is a little late for that. But heck it. Have some more charms. You're great, bud. I'll buy the drum. These gear hammers are no use. Alright, on to the Eye of the Storm. We did use the crown, we did. Smackback's kind of an issue. The power. So Frost Guardian says, when health is lost, add equal damage to self and allies. It's a slight issue. Except we can just ink that, so not an issue. Lose aimless trash. It just says trash. That's all it ever was. Alright, bink him up. I can't deal with the smackback nonsense. Chunkhead down also. You have no attack power. Good talk. Stay inked, friend. I think the booster ended up not being very good for this run. That's okay. Don't really want to ink Frost Guardian. That can lead to some weird situations. Mega Mimic's gonna go when this goes. We don't want that. We should be frosted then. That's right, Mega Mimic goes when any ally attacks, not just in the row. That's right. I get iced. Oh, Jumbo hit him. Must have. More frenzy? Sure. Okay, Frost Guardian is spooky here. Get the Junkhead in front. Mega Mimic will go when the Frost Guardian goes. That's actually terrifying. We need to destroy some of this stuff. I think Bink is probably the best way to do it. Just deactivate the Rock Hog, the Ice Forge, and the Mega Mimic. Yeah, that makes our life easy. GG. Get plonked. Nerd. So here's our final battle. 2 rows of rather nasty enemies, tons of combined health here. Note that the Frost Jailer is especially nasty, adds unmovable to all of our units, so we cannot reposition beyond our initial placement. That means we have to actually carefully think about where we're going to put our units here. I think we want to put our Champ and the Plonker on the top row. Can still reposition old units by playing new ones. We can also play Bink, and then everybody can be repositioned once we play Bink. The 7 damage aimless unit's pretty nasty, though, considering the champ only has 8 health. Frost Junker is going to get some power right away here. We're consuming 2 cards already. The fact that Plonker is aimless is kind of bad here. It's going to make it much more difficult to kill something on purpose. The Frost Crusher is going to put pressure on us real fast. You thought this fight had mechanics? We could ink the Plonker. That would take a valuable turn, though. I think this is the right setup. Not 100%. Oh, wait, shoot. I've already made a mistake, actually. Wait, can I undo? No, I can't. Well, Forging Stove might not hit the right target here. That'd be kind of bad. It's not necessarily bad, though. Alright, let's see what happens here. Maybe you want to go in front with your 6 scrap health. That could be wise. You could go to the menu to undo the crown phase. Let's do that, actually. Refix that real quick here. Yeah, I like that. I don't think the damage boost on our champ actually would have been that bad, even. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, we can put them like that. Because I just wanted the champ to be in front. I'm not even sure that's correct, though. So like this? Maybe like this. I think we go in front, but I'm not actually sure. Alright, here's Bink. Bink and Jumbo are both available. I think I put Jumbo on the bottom row, then play Bink. That feels right. And we've got some really good stuff. I've got the song box and the drum, so we can do some serious shenaniganry. Jumbo's going to freeze the bottom row and slow them down, as well as tanking damage. Baylor should be okay for a little bit, although the Frost Junker will get strong real fast. Oh, you don't have a junk for the song box. That's true. And we'd actually put Spike in front of Baylor here, too. Each row has 180 hit points, so it's going to take 6 combat rounds for Plonker to kill a whole row. I don't really want the Frost Crusher to get a bonus, so I think we should Bink now. It's going to let me reposition, too. Now I can put Jumbo here if I want to. Although I'd actually rather freeze this row, I think. Although you won't have Barrage if you get to go in 2 turns, whereas if you... No, we should freeze this row. Can also use Drum here. That's pretty good. Yeah, a lot happens if I do that. Strongest plonker in the world. So this way Barrage is not a thing. Spike can tank those 2 hits. Honestly, so could the plonker. I'm gonna lose ink momentarily. It's a massacre. So Jumbo's gonna hit this row now. Two Frost, 2 Bomb. Gets destroyed. Front enemy only, please. Perfect. R.I.P. Have a nice day. The plonketing is complete. GG.